From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense takes the field, and they are coming off a sensational... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Mason. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's a reverse. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are on the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Vattiato. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Lacy. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man, it's Butler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking to coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mock the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there, and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They're going to test the right side with this one. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Scanning the field. It's Battiato. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Badgers want to crank the tempo.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Turning it on! A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw. It's Battiato. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it and they had the punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Cox. And here comes the punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The short hands, it's Dupree. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Mason. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Smith wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Dupree. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Ballard. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Smith dropping to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Off play action on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He stops at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Badger!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air, it's Battiato. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Tipton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're working that left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Bring in the heat. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Finds his tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Second down coming up. Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. To the air, it's Vattiano. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete to the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Smith wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The snap sets up the throw. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Badgers have pushed it inside the 20. Smith dropping to pass. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Quarterback got it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcon.
The give to the back.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Tipton. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Trying to bully their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Smith wants to throw. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Badgers send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Safe completion on the screen. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They boot it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. That's caught. It's Ballard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. With the catch. It's Ballard. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll run it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. He'll throw it. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Ballard. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try it over the left side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Fighting off the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Off the play fake. Under fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll give it to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.